What is up, everybody? Hazeblade here, and today we are going to be taking a look at the Resident Evil Village Collector's Edition for Xbox Series X. I'm really excited to finally get a chance to open this. It's actually been here for a little while, and just with all the speedrun content and everything that we've been putting out on Twitch, I haven't been able to get around to it. So I am definitely looking forward to getting my Chris Redfield figurine somewhere back here on this little table that we have, where it will soon be joined once I finally finish getting my house unpacked. It will definitely be joining with my other collector's edition items as well. So that being said, let's go ahead and open it up and see what we have. And by the way, before I forget, just in case, I've already opened the initial box, but just in case, I have decided to use for my box cutting tool the Smith & Wesson SW3G, which may look a little familiar for RE2 Remake fans out there, considering that it is the same knife that the developers used in the game, which is also, no spoilers, but it does make an appearance in Village as well. Anyhow, with that being said, let's get into this collector's edition. All right, let's go ahead and open up our collector's edition. So as I mentioned before, I went ahead and just took the tape off just to maybe save a little time. You guys already know I'm a speedrunner. I like to save time wherever possible, but I did not get into any of the internal things here, so we're going to remove this piece of cardboard, very thin layer of cardboard, and it looks like we have some sort of a chest inside. So let's see, I can lift this out of here somehow, some way. Oh yeah, lifts right out, very nice. Resident Evil Village Collector's Edition, very, very, very nice looking. Some good outer box art there. I am going to get this other box out of the way. And here we are. So it is wrapped in a plastic, so we'll get that plastic off of there. And I don't know how much we're actually going to need the 3G here, but I am definitely going to try to at least use it once, because I did an intro for the 3G, and if I don't get a chance to use it, I'm going to be very disappointed. So I am just going to make a very, very gentle cut here, just to try not to poke myself. So it looks like this is actually more of like a plastic bag than it is a, it's not like, the plastic wrap that they use for the game boxes. It's a little bit looser than that. All right, so here is our Collector's Edition chest. This appears to be in a sleeve. So we're going to slide this sleeve out. I'm going to tilt this on its side. I don't think there's anything in there that's going to cause any problems. And I'm going to have Baby Yoda over here hold on to that for me so that we can get a good look at this thing. So we have some other art on the outside of this, advertising a bunch of different hotels and airlines, which is kind of interesting. I didn't think that was really super relevant there, but okay, that works. And just so you guys know, I have obviously completed Village. This video is coming out quite a bit after the launch. We're a couple weeks post-Village launch. So I have completed the game. I am going to try to avoid spoilers as best as I possibly can during this unboxing. But, of course, as always, when it comes to any sort of content that I produce on YouTube, take that spoiler-free scenario with a grain of salt, and just kind of always assume that there's going to be some sort of spoiler. So I am going to get these cut open as well. It looks like we do have a couple pieces of tape covering the latch to our little chest here, and they say cut away from you, so that is what I am going to do. All right. Let's pop it open. Item box style, right? Okay. Let's see what is inside. Well, of course, the first thing they want to make sure that they get to you when you buy this is a copy of the game, which makes sense. Which I actually have some upcoming content that we're going to be doing with the console version of Resident Evil Village very soon. So be on the lookout. I'm going to be reviving I haven't really turned it into a series yet, and it's still kind of sort of a secret. You guys can guess in the comments as far as what the next video featuring console Resident Evil will be. But I have been working on some ideas for a while, so we do have some content coming with the Xbox version of Village coming very soon. Like I said, if you guys want to guess what it is, be sure to leave that in the comments below. But of course, we do have our copy here. This does support smart delivery, so you can play this on both your Xbox One as well as your Xbox Series X, which is pretty freaking cool, if you ask me. Smart delivery, absolutely awesome, and I think a lot of Xbox fans will be really happy with that. Next up, we have our steelbook case, which this is actually really nice. It's got a holographic design on the front, and it has your insignia here. I won't name it because it would potentially be spoilers, so all I'm going to say here is just that obviously this has a lot to do with the game. You guys that have played it will understand, but inside our steelbook here, of course, we just have our inner plastic layer just to keep everything nice and protected on the inside. But yes, very, very nice looking steelbook. This is actually probably one of the better looking steelbooks that I've seen in some time. Very sleek design. And underneath our copy of the game, we also have, it looks to be a map of the village. It's almost made out of like a microfiber material. Very cool. Very, very, very cool. So, in a nutshell, again, I'm going to try to avoid spoilers, so I'm not going to show you a ton here, but it is reversible. On one side, you have the same art that was on the steelbook with Resident Evil Village, and you also have a map of the village that lays out the, of course, main parts of the village, the castle, and some of the other areas that you'll be exploring as well. I might actually hang this on my wall. This looks awesome. This would be, I've been looking for wall art for some time actually, ever since the move to the new house, and this might just be one of my newest additions. Alright, so we're going to remove this next layer here, and I'm going to, again, have Baby Yoda here hold on to all of the extra things. Now, while I can't open this up because Capcom doesn't want me to do that, this is a little, it says a traveler's record, which when you do play the game, I don't really think this is a spoiler, the typewriter actually is sort of like a traveler's record. If you actually like examine the typewriter in game, you'll actually see, if you read the print at the top, it's sort of like a traveler's record. So that's actually kind of cool that they included that sort of nod to it in the book. But just in a quick flip, we've got an art book here that pretty much details a little bit of like the Winters' home, some of the sequences that happen during the game, as well as the Village of Shadows storybook that is featured in the game as well, and also artwork of some of the different locations that are featured in the game as well. Really, really beautifully done art book there. There's also a lot of concept art you can get in-game as well, and it looks like while a lot of what's in here is different, it still pertains pretty heavily to some of the concept art that you'll see in-game as well. So pretty awesome to have that actually in print, and again, I really like what they do here with the Traveler's Record that's on the side there. All right, underneath this tray is the beefy boy we've all been waiting for. And here is our Chris Redfield Resident Evil Village statue. And since there's nothing else under this box, this chest that's part of the collector's edition here, I'm going to move that out of the way. And I am going to place our statue here. And on the back side, doesn't look like there's any tape, so we should just be able to pop this open. And they packaged this pretty much the same way that they've packaged the last few collector's editions, so it looks pretty straightforward. I'm not sure, I didn't remember, okay, it looks like he does have some accessories, and I specifically remember in my Resident Evil 3 collector's edition unboxing video, I had a very interesting time trying to get Jill's accessories on, so hopefully I won't have the same problem here with Mr. Redfield, but just with, even it's in the plastic, it's kind of hard to see, but even through the plastic, it looks absolutely amazing. I cannot wait to get this thing open. I'm going to try to be super careful here, and I don't know if there's any tape. Oh, there is tape. We are going to break out the 3G again, and we are going to cut that tape. Trying to see if there's any other tape. There's more tape here. Okay. starting to lift up on this side. Okay, I think we're good. Move my 3G out of the way. Okay. Wow. This looks awesome. Behold, Chris Redfield, looking absolutely fresh in that jacket. So, pretty solid weight on it. There are going to be some pegs that he mounts onto, so I'm going to set him aside for just a moment. And it does look like they have the pistol, which fell right out. Didn't have to struggle with that much, did I? So this is the pistol. I honestly completely forget the name of it in game, but it is a pretty awesome pistol, as many of you will come to find out. Now, I don't think this actually folds. Maybe it does. I don't know. I'm not going to do that, though, because I'm not going to risk breaking it. It looks like maybe it folds out, but I don't really want to risk it. I'm not sure. But here is a shot. I don't have autofocus, so I do apologize, but there's a little shot of what the pistol looks like. Very, very nice, Mr. Redfield. Okay. Now on the back side of this, we do have some additional accessories. Not really additional accessories per se, but this is the plate that he mounts to. And we do have some more tape, so the 3G is back in action. I am so glad that I featured the knife in this video, because I was actually a little nervous as to whether we were going to have much use for it, but it all ended up working out, so that is a very, very good thing. This knife is beautifully designed, and it's incredibly sharp, that just the weight of the knife cuts right through the tape. Pretty interesting stuff. Okay, this should come off now. No, I missed one piece of tape, and that's all it takes. There we are. So this is the Hound Wolf mounting plate. If I remember correctly, with Jill's, it's a Stars emblem. And I believe with Leon's in his RE2 Remake Collector's Edition, I believe it is it's the RPD emblem, I think. I could be wrong. But this plate actually has some color on it. The other ones, it was kind of just like a glossy material. Over top it was like black on black. So I actually like that this one has some color to it. And what we should be able to do is just line up his feet. There we are. Our Chris Redfield statue. I will get everything in a little bit better view. Let's see if I can even get his pistol attached to his hand with any degree of success. Because when I did my Jill statue, I want to say it took me like 5 minutes just to get the pistol snugged around her hand. And then when I moved, I'm pretty sure I undid that, and I'm probably going to regret that. That was actually pretty easy, though. That was actually a lot easier than I thought it would be. So, there we are. I'm going to get all of this packaging out of the way so that we can see everything all together in one collection. All right, and here we have it. We have our Resident Evil Village Collector's Edition, of course, with Chris Redfield statue. Just as you would expect with just about any collector's edition, we have our steelbook and, of course, copy of the game. We have our Traveler's Record art book. We have our reversible map / insignia poster. I'll just leave it at that. And, of course, the chest that it all came in. So, yeah, pretty awesome collector's edition. I cannot wait to get Chris Redfield on my shelf. It's going to be awesome, and then whenever I get a chance, at some point here, he will be joined by my Jill Valentine statue that I did back in April of last year with our Resident Evil 3 unboxing. So that's literally been back in the box for months at this point. So hopefully they will be together, and maybe someday I'll actually get my hands on a Leon statue as well. So all right, that is going to do it for this video. If you guys enjoyed, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, don't forget about our Discord server, which you can find in the description below. We love having the YouTube community come on over and join us over with the Twitch fam. So Discord is definitely a great place to do that. So we hope to see you guys over there. And as always, guys, please take care of yourselves. Stay happy, stay safe, stay healthy, and I will see you all in the next video. Take care.